Hi, everyone. I'm Jasmine, and welcome to Jasmine's Reading Corner. For today's Storytime Storybook, I have a special book for all of you viewers who loved reading The Bad Seed. The book we'll be reading today is The Cool Bean by Jory and Pete Oswald. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So now, let's begin. The Cool Bean by Jory and Pete Oswald. Watch out! Here comes the Cool Beans. The Cool Beans. Beanside Elementary School. Go, Pods, go! Home of the Pods. Oh yeah? Check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Yow! The Cool Beans are known all over school, from house to house, across town, beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the Cool Beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. Too big. Ray Bean. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. Gel, spray, extra hold. I strutted around. Ow! I swaggered. Oof! I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. Honk, honk. I walked into stuff. Womp, 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 womp. I was an uncool bean, for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. Oh wow! The cool bean slammed a basketball dunk, and after it went in the hoop, it landed on the not-so-cool bean's head. Oh no! That's kind of funny and hilarious and kind of embarrassing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans, and then the beans like me. Aww. Laguna Beach, SPF 200. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. I mean, sure, I miss them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went. Until one day, I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. That was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little bit, and everybody saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side. And without a word, he dusted me off. Beandages. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. Mr. Bean's English. And then, everybody just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. The Great Gatsby. It's absolutely important to have somebody's back. It's always important to believe in other people because it helps grows your confidence and their confidence. So it's always cool to be kind." I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Yep, it's so important to have somebody's back because it shows that you care and it grows their confidence and your confidence. And it's always cool to be kind and gracious. Somebody had my back. Or a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. Ray-Beans, gel, extra hold, hairspray in the recycling bin. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. A Midsummer Night's Bean. A Tale of Two Chickpeas. Frankenbean. Wow, I've read those books. Well, not exactly, not the bean or chickpea or seed version. I read the English Lit versions in middle school, high school, and university. And I'm sure all of you will eventually if you do take English Lit courses. You need a hand? Yes, please. A tale of two chickpeas. A midsummer night's bean. Frankenbean. Now that's cool. And that brings us to the end of this book. Thank you for joining me for story time here at Jasmine's Reading Corner. Please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. And if there are any books you would like me to check out, please email me or contact me through my Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook handles. Until next time, cool bean out. Bye!